In the US on Sunday, we will celebrate Mother's Day. I have been thinking of my mother a lot lately, maybe because this is only my second Mother's Day without her. Her long battle with Alzheimer's had a terrible beauty to it, her fight for reality and her letting go and trusting. Sometimes I wish I remembered less about the Alzheimer's part of her life, but it is still so vivid. There were parts that were a gift. Early on in the disease, I would fly out to visit her and I could see a graciousness about her as she introduced me to the people at her dinner table. "Have you met my daughter?" she would ask proudly, and would reintroduce me 5 or 6 more times during the meal. Another time, farther into her journey, she might slip her hand into my sister's arm as she would have a schoolmates and say, "Would you like to come to my house for dinner?" I'll call my parents and ask. Instead of feeling sad, it seemed like a privileged glimpse into her life as a young girl and the woman she would become, generous, hospitable and always following the rules. There was something profound about going to visit her because she was so delighted that I had come to see her and her happiness was very clear. "Oh, Maureen, how wonderful that you are here," she would say. If I left the room for a minute and returned, she would look up, break into a happy smile and say, "Oh, Maureen, I'm so glad you came to visit." I know it was her failing mind, but each time I reappeared in her room, she beamed with joy. It makes me stop and ponder God's love for each one of us, a gift unearned and a grace that is showered on each of us constantly. I often live my life pretending I am in control and unwilling to acknowledge my need for help, but when I slow down long enough to ponder the mystery of that kind of endless love, I can feel God's joy and the delighted, welcoming smile just because I have walked into the room. Let's block ads. Why?